If you have a problem with the electric seat release for a Vespa GTS, this is a 250, I guess it's the same. You may have a problem with the button. I just pulled mine off, and as you can see, I'm gonna try to show you, it's filled with corrosion. Let's do this. See this green? This is copper corrosion. You can see it better on this. If this green bluish, it's corrosion. Now when you pull the button off from its housing, be careful not to lose the spring. It's very hard to find. You can either clean this with a bristle brush, with an iron brush, or another way. An easy way to test before you take it apart is to take the connection. Where did I put it? Before I demonstrate, this box was clamped with two zip ties to one of the cables, so it was hard to reach. So you can cut the zip ties, move the box to the side, and after you do that, you put your fingers like this and pull the cable back. This is the cable, you pull it back. Now I'm going to show you how to test if it's only the button. You take the wire, and you short the two pins. Even though it's corroded, it should work. The switch is off. I'm going to show it with the switch off. Does it work? Yes, it works. You heard that? So I'm going to do it again. I'm shorting the wire. It works, so it's the button, like you see. Now, after you know it's the button, the hard part is getting the button off. As you can see, there are two clips, one above, one below. I couldn't take the upper clip because my hand is huge and this compartment is big. So what I did, I pushed with both fingers inside and used one finger to push the bottom clip up. הנה, הופה, הצלחתי. So it was half loose, and then I pulled the button itself out, so I was left with this, and I used a flat screwdriver to pull it out from below, from the part that was like this, not straight but diagonal. So I pulled it off. Now we are going to try to clean this piece of Italian engineering, and we're gonna try to put it back together and get back to you inside. What I have on hand is a brush, welding bristle brush. רואים את זה? שיראו את הירוק. כן. אל תזיז. I'm going to try to remove some of the corrosion with the bristle brush. A little bit is coming off. That's a good sign. Good. Most of it coming off with the bristle brush. It's huge, but it's working, so it's not dumb, like new. Now the challenge is cleaning the. Well, let's see. You see, there are two pins here, and they are. No, אחורה, כן, ככה. There are two pins here at the bottom. It's hard to see, but you see the green or white. I'm gonna use a flat screwdriver to scrape them. Sorry you can't see them, but I'm trying to make them clean. Now, I don't have a contact cleaner, but we have a WD-40, and we're going to lubricate it with this so you can see better. Let's try it again. I'm scraping. Let's hope it works after I scraped. I know you can see it, but I can barely see it too. It's 2 tracks of metal. You scrape as well as you can, and then you put the spring. There is a prong here for the spring inside. You see a little dot? You need to somehow with a plier or something else to put it inside. I'm gonna use a thinner piece of wire. Maybe it will slide easier after I put it. It's annoying to work without the correct tools. If I had a needle nose plier, it would be easy. But now the spring is loose, so I can I can view from the side. אתה רואה מהצד?
Yeah.
And slide it on. And after I slide it on, I'm gonna hold it with the screwdriver like this, so it stays on. And then there is a hole on the contactor, and you need the tracks to be on the same side of the piece of metal. You see, this is the bridge. You need it to be on the tracks. You can see them below, not in the camera, but on your own button. So I align it with the screwdriver and put it on the side of the and now it's back on. The clips should be vertical, above and below, not on the sides. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull the wire out and connect it and test it before I put it back in. Let's do it. This is the wire. It's a little bit green. Let's put a little bit of WD-40 inside. Don't know if it's help, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide it outside, and we are gonna test it. Now I'm gonna connect it, and maybe it's the switch. Opa! It barely works, but works. When I push above, not, but when I push below, it works because the contact is below. So when you have a problem, push the button below, down, down and in. So down and in, and it works. So after you lubricate it, down and in, and then, like I said, above, below, you put it back like this. Working. Problem solved. For a demonstration, Rats, it works. Let's hear it from close. A little bit clunky, but works. So make sure you push in and down because the contacts are down. So in and down, and try to, you know, give it a little wiggle. In and down because the tracks and the contacts are below.